Retro.
Yeah, they got a couple games. What is up, Internet? Retro here, and welcome back to another episode of the $10 Game Collection Challenge. We are on a quest to build a video game collection, starting off with just a $10 bill to prove that you can indeed still game hunt in today's time, and you can do it on a budget. So I just got back from vacation in sunny Florida. Guys, it was amazing. We had a ton of fun on the beach. We went to an arcade. We went around shopping for a little bit. It was a ton of fun, but you know I had to go game hunting when I was there. I have to, guys. It is just in me to go hunt for video games, and I went out with a buddy of mine. His name is Dan. He actually has a YouTube channel. It's called The Retro World. A really great game hunting channel, guys. If you like game hunting, if you like this type of stuff, go hop over to his page, to his channel, and subscribe. What I like about his channel is he obviously finds stuff all the time, but he posts consistently. I think he has a new game hunting video up every single Friday, and that's just hard to find nowadays, is that consistency in channels. A great guy, a great channel. Go check it out. But we've been friends for a while, a couple years now, on Instagram, and you know, just chatting back and forth on YouTube. And I knew that he lived around the area where I was visiting. I was like, hey man, you want to go game hunt while I'm down? And he said, yeah, let's do it. So we do, and we hit up pawn shops. Now here's the thing, pawn shops are terrible where I live. Well, they are not terrible in Florida. Holy crap, guys. We pick up so many games cheap. Cannot wait for you to see all of this footage of us hunting in Florida. But before we get into it, if you do love all things 80s and 90s nostalgia, everything from retro video games, movies, toys, and more, do me a favor, guys, and hit that friggin' subscribe button. We are on the road to 80,000 subscribers, and it would help out tremendously if you guys would do that. Every single Monday and Thursday, we're coming out with new nostalgia, retro type content, and I don't want you guys to miss it. Let's get into the footage. All right, guys, a quick update before we get into this week's footage. We left off with $360 and some change in the game fund, and we did sell one thing. We sold the extra Super Nintendo, the one that we Frankensteined together. I sold that to a subscriber. He reached out to me on Facebook, and we settled on $85. So it cost me 13 bucks to ship it out to him. And yeah, so we net 72 for this grand total in the game fund. Still plenty of money, not really worried about that. And then all this stuff down here is what we picked up last week. Kind of a random week. We got this Taz. Yes, we picked this up because it's like worth 30 bucks. Got this Bose CD player worth about 100 and some good games. And yes, you are seeing this correctly, guys. This is a fake NES Mini. We got this just for fun, and it ended up being pretty sweet. We played some games. Go check out that episode if you have not seen it yet. But, guys, I did want to make note of one thing. You're about to see all of this footage from these pawn shops. One thing, guys, it's a little sketchier than usual. It's a little more wobbly than usual because this is raw footage. This is us just going straight into a pawn shop. Me try not to look weird by holding up my camera, because what you typically see is me going to a Goodwill, and I already find the thing, and then I'm like, hey guys, just got to Goodwill, looking around, and I found this Lolo game. So it's a little bit more controlled, if that makes sense. Like, this is what I found, you know, and this is what it's worth. This situation is me just going in. Like, I'm just going in. I have no idea if I'm gonna find anything. And yeah, just make note of that. That's why it looks a little sketchier than usual. Let's get into it. Cash America. I don't have Cash Americas where I live, so hopefully we find some stuff.
Hey, good. How are you?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
There are some games.
Hi.
Oh, look at that. Let's zoom in on there. It's like a bunch of DS games. I don't know if I see Scribblenauts. see much else.
I see some Wii U. Wow, it's a Wii U.
Yeah, there's a Wii U over there. A bunch of Wii Fits.
The prices are.
I know. We're gonna check those out. Also, a bunch of DVDs. Let's see what we got. Always on the lookout for uncommon stuff. Uncommon Valor? No, not that one. You found a bunch of wrestling DVDs recently, yeah?
Anime, it seems like.
Anime does really well too. So you're telling me that Win a Date with Tad Hamilton doesn't do really well?
That one, man. Maybe.
I think that's one of my wife's favorite movies. All right, haven't really found much. A couple right here. These two DVDs right here. You got, I'm pretty sure that's Cisco, like the thong song Cisco. I'm not kidding. That's like $10, and then we got Lance Bass on the line. Both of these are like around $8, but not really worth picking up. Not to flip, but close, so close. What do you got on the Wii U right there next to the right?
Well, the price went down. It's set from $129 to $103 right now.
Okay, 103. Got you.
We'll get them. Let me know which ones you're interested in, and we can go from there.
Okay, cool. Okay, so they're not priced yet.
No. As you know, some are worth more than others.
Oh yeah, of course.
Right.
You see anything in there?
Not particularly.
Yeah.
I already got some of these games in the collection for the ones that.
I mean, I'd be interested in maybe that one.
Okay.
Maybe this Batman one. Maybe that one as well. You tell me you don't want Crayola? Treasure Adventures?
That could be a classic. I don't know.
Could be. I don't know that one. Yeah, maybe just those three right now.
Okay. Well, let me check them out. See what we got. Pretty fair with pricing, so.
Sure. All right, still at the pawn, our first pawn, and I found a game right there. Skylanders Imaginators, $1. Sells for about 20. Let's go. Oh, there's another one over there too. Trap Team. I'm not sure on that one. I think that one sells pretty well too. I'll check on that. Right there, that one. And then there's another Skylanders game that's further left. We're over at Skylanders Trap Team, that's what it's called. So this one's 1, and this one is 4. You said 2.
Yeah.
Would you do 12 for all this?
All right, we did 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
This is $1.
Yeah.
$12.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I'll do that. Thank you.
All right, let's just go 15.
15 on all of them? Yeah, I'll do that. All right, y'all. First stop, Cash America Pawn. Pretty good, man.
Yeah, not bad.
16, 13. Found a game at the very end. He was like, what about this game? I was like, yeah, actually, I think we might get that too. Some 3DS games, guys. I don't really know. Angry Birds, Star Wars, none of these were priced. Batman 3, Lego Batman 3, and then Scribblenauts Unmasked. I think he said 2 each for 2 of them, and then 4 or 5 for the other one. And I was like, that seems like a fair deal. And then we picked up the Skylanders Trap Team on Xbox One, and then Skylanders Imaginators. I've been talking about these quite a bit, guys. I think these both sell for like 20 to 25 each.
Good to look out for.
And they were 4 and 1, and he bundled these, and we were checking out. He's like, what about this one? You just bought this on the Xbox. Do you want this one as well? I'm like, sure. I looked it up really quick.
Yeah, really fast.
It's like $22. So what is that? 20, 60. I mean, it's like close to $80.
It's pretty good.
$80 in games for $16 right off the bat.
Yeah.
Amazing first stop. I miss Cash America Pawn. They had these in Texas. I used to live in Houston.
Okay.
So pretty solid first stop. Let's go.
Is it possible to take a look at some of these? Yeah, some of these games.
Switches?
Yeah.
How much are the Switch lights?
$1 million.
$1 million? Oh, okay. I'll take both.
$1 million.
$189.
We're going home early today, Priscilla.
Going home early. How much are they?
$189 for these two,
Okay.
and then $199 for the
gotcha.
brand new one.
Cool.
You guys are gamers.
Yeah, super.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What we got here?
Kind of looking at Pokemon
We sold a
Sword.
bunch of Switch games that day.
Nice.
Okay.
I had like, I think 6 games or 7. She bought all of them.
Wow. Maybe they were hers originally.
Yeah. How much is that farming simulator game right there?
$10.
10 on that one? Okay. Do you have any more games by chance? Is
Yeah.
that
Well, I don't know if
just
you want
those?
these.
You see the DS.
No, what about those over there in the case?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, look at those too.
didn't even see those. What's that third one from the top? I don't know, just-
Oh, yeah, that does look
it looks
interesting.
like it kind of looks like an RPG. I don't even know what
never
this
seen that
is,
before.
but I like instantly want it already.
Let me see it.
It's a cellophane wrapped around it.
Exists archive.
Double check.
Look at the DVDs. Xbox and Wii games, $1. Okay. FIFA, Deca Sports, Sports Champion. Alright, I'm gonna look through these and see if I can't find anything that looks interesting to look up. Alright, only found one DVD for 99 cents, dude. It's the Monster Pack. I just knew when I saw this, it could potentially have a little bit of value. Godzilla stuff, for some reason, just sells really well. 99 cents, the last one sold for, I think, 23, and the cheapest one on eBay is 25. So, gonna pick this up. You found a couple games?
Couple of
potentially?
games, couple PS4. I guess we can show y'all here in just a minute.
Sweet.
So, they're over there.
Pawn shop number 4. Let's go. Yeah, they got a couple games. Xbox One. It's a sale, y'all. 15. Seems a little high. Usually 10.
Hey, but $5 each though?
Oh, okay. Okay, what we got? You know what we're looking for? We're looking for those sports games. I don't feel like I see that one very often. Something football, 2K8.
Yeah, I was kind of looking at that one too.
I don't know.
Oh man, there's a lot of
Some PSP stuff. It seems like it's been pretty much picked through.
yeah.
I'm not seeing anything so far. I'm gonna do a deeper dive here in a minute. I'll check back and see if I'll tell you if I find anything. All right, there are a couple interesting games in here. First one is that Pro Football 2K8. They're selling these for $5 each, is that what we said?
Yeah.
$5 each. It's selling for around 20 bucks. Then there was Bionic Commando right there. That sells for around 15 to 20.
Was the other one this one?
And then Star Trek Legacy is about the same. So I'm gonna check on all 3 of those, see if I can't get a deal. Maybe 3 for 10?
Any games over there, guys, I can show you?
Yeah, there's a couple over here. If I bought a couple games, would you do anything on, like if I bought 3?
The prices is listed on that paper. And as far as the Xbox 3 games and stuff like that, $5 a piece.
$5 each.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll take,
Basically, we stopped selling them. That's exactly what we paid for them.
Okay, so you're
And we took them. I'm just getting
moving
my
along.
I'm just getting
I know
my
how
money
that
back because
goes.
that's all I'm keeping now is the Xbox One.
yeah, the newer stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
The rest of the stuff is out of here.
Okay.
Gotcha. This is gonna be a little inconvenient, but it's
That's
near
okay.
it's near the bottom. It's like the 6th one from the bottom. It's called Pro Football 2K8.
There we go.
Wow, skill. This skill right there. Yeah. Cool. So that one I'll probably get. And then kind of see this, it's the 3rd one from the top right here. And get these 2 right there. Pawn shop number 4, Interstate Pawn. Interstate Pawn. I got 2 games, guys. $10.75. I really tried to get a deal. I wanted to do 3 for 10, and she was not having it. She's like, I've had those games for a long time. I'm losing money on them. They're $5 each. So I was like, all right, whatever. We got All Pro Football 2K8. I knew when I saw this, I at least had to look it up. I don't ever see this one, and I was pretty sure that this was one of those games that, one of those sports games that just have a little bit of value. It's worth about 20 to 25 bucks. Yep. So I will flip this one. And then I got Star Trek Legacy, a Bethesda game. Have never seen this one out before and thought kind of the same thing. Looked it up. I think it's worth like 15 to 18 bucks. So 2 games for just under $11, worth about 35 to 40.
Not bad. Pretty
good pickup. There are tons of friggin' pawn shops around here. So this is our 4th one. I think there's like 15 to 20. So we're gonna keep going, but really good pickup so far at them. Pawn shop friggin' number 5.
Thanks, man.
How much are all these right here? Okay, cool. I don't feel like I see this one very often. Mission Impossible.
So many like just PS3 games.
I've never seen this.
This one. It's good. This one.
Witcher.
This one.
Dirt 3. Ratchet and Clank games have went up, but I don't think they have on PS4. But if that's just cheap enough, might check that out.
Yeah.
Look at all these dirt games.
Yeah, I forget which one.
Dirt Showdown.
It's pretty decent.
Got a couple right here. I'm gonna look up.
Oh yeah, dude. You definitely want to grab that one.
Dirt Showdown. Looks like 28. We'll see how much they are.
12 dollars.
12 for all of them?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll do that. That's great. I think he's still looking around.
Yes.
So how much are the DVDs? $1. Okay. You basically did three each on those.
3 each.
Yeah. You can't see this right now, but I'm walking out with a free DVD. I just got a DVD for free, man.
Yeah.
Talk to us what just happened.
So there was a which part? The first
the DVD.
The DVD.
Part.
So there's a sign by the register that says free DVD if you leave a Google review. So I'm telling Retro about it, and he's like, "What? Where do you see that sign?" And he's looking at it, and then the guy's like, "What DVD do you want?" Like the owner of the store.
Yeah.
And then you show him what's the name of the movie.
Buttercream Gang.
Buttercream Gang, baby.
It's like a $14 movie, and I was like, for free? Okay, so here,
yeah.
we'll talk about this back in the car. All right, pawn shop number, I think 5.
4 or 5.
I think
yeah.
5th pawn shop, guys. We got some games. We got these right here. Ratchet and Clank for the PS4. Dirt Showdown. I had no idea that this game had a little bit of resale value. Dan told me about that one. I think it sells for like 25 bucks.
It's a good one.
Aragorn's Quest for the PS3. I've never played this before, but it looked interesting. Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible Operation Surma. I think I'm saying that right.
Yeah, never seen that game.
I don't know. So these 4 games, I asked what he wanted for these 4. None were priced. He said 12 bucks. $12. Got the receipt right here. $12. The proof. There's the proof. And then we're about to walk out, and Dan's like, dude, there's a bunch of DVDs over here. And then we see a sign that says, leave a review, get a DVD for free, which is actually pretty genius.
Yeah, honestly. Like,
yeah, really smart. And I found Buttercream Gang. So this is a weird like 90s movie. This sells for like $15, which means I sell the Buttercream Gang that I got for free.
That movie name.
And I get these games for free, y'all. This is how you do it. Free games, like legit.
That's the way
free
to do
games.
it.
You got a couple things as well.
Yeah, so this was, I think, the last pawn shop. I just picked up a couple PS4 games. Sometimes I want to get games for the collection. So this one was The Last Guardian.
Nice.
It's actually from the makers of Shadow of the Colossus, which I know a lot of y'all love. It was priced at 10. We got it for $8.
Cool.
And then this game, we kind of looked at it on a whim. We were both like, it looks interesting. Anything that looks like kind of on the anime side usually ends up being cool. But this was Exist Archive. It was sealed. $8. Yeah. We paid $6 for it. It's like an RPG. So this is going to the collection too. And then guys, at this one, First of all, we're gonna talk about this. We got Rogue Galaxy, but it's this demo disc.
Yeah.
You've never seen this?
Looks like it's probably in a magazine or something at some point.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I thought this looked cool. This is going straight to the collection. We spent $5 on this stuff I'm showing y'all right now. Another Dirt game to kind of keep an eye out for. This one's not super valuable, like 10 to 15.
Yeah.
Dirt 3. And then we got this game on a whim too. It's called Grid. I think another $10, $15 game or so. But I mean, when you're spending $5,
oh yeah, so
and you
good.
get a little stack, like,
I mean, this is the cheapest I've seen. I don't have pawn shops. I told you, like in my area, they're terrible. They're everywhere. And these games, I mean, these prices are incredible, y'all. I mean, I'm talking a PS4 game and all these games for $12, and then a free DVD, like insane.
Buttercream Gang.
Buttercream Gang. So we have quite a few more pawn shops to hit up. Let's keep going. This is like my kind of pawn shop. Like, I like how this looks, bro. I like it.
Definitely.
Let's go.
Well, what time is it?
Oh, look at all those games. Dude. There's tons of games. We can't get in. There's games all right there.
So many games. It says open.